Oliver thought he and Emma had the perfect love story. He was a successful architect, and she was a budding artist he'd met at a gallery opening. From the moment he saw her, he was captivated. He showered her with affection, supported her artistic endeavors, and truly believed they were building a life together. He helped her set up her own studio, bought her expensive art supplies, and introduced her to influential people in the art world. He tried to be more supportive, bringing her meals to the studio and offering to help in any way he could, but she just seemed to push him further away. For Emma, that was undoubtedly her artistic talent. It sounded like something out of a fantasy novel, but the more he read, the more he felt a strange sense of purpose. He found the painting, which he had taken with him when he moved out, and studied its intricate symbols. He realized it wasn't just a work of art. It was a narrative she had created, a story she had woven around their love, and he was about to write the final chapter. He knew the biggest art exhibition of the year was coming up, an event where Emma was set to unveil her new collection. Oliver knew this was his one and only chance. He began designing a special display case for a single painting. It was an intricate, beautiful structure, a piece of art in itself, designed with hidden mechanisms and lighting that would draw every eye in the room. The organizers loved the innovative design and the story behind it. The one she'd said represented their shared soul. He had titled it The Betrayer's Gift. The special lighting inside the case highlighted the hidden symbols he had discovered, and next to it on a small plaque was a simple, elegant explanation of the folklore of the story, of the spirit that reclaims the gift of a betrayer. A hush fell over the crowd as people read the plaque and looked from the old, heartfelt painting to Emma's new, cold collection. They started to murmur, connecting the dots. The story was so compelling, so raw, it completely overshadowed everything else. The art world is all about narrative, and Oliver had just given them the most captivating story of the night. Suddenly, Emma's new work didn't seem bold and innovative. It seemed hollow and commercial. Critics started whispering, reevaluating her collection through the lens of this new narrative. They saw a story of a woman who had traded her soul for success. Emma's face went pale. She looked at Oliver, who stood calmly at the edge of the crowd, meeting her gaze with a quiet, steady look. It wasn't a look of anger, but of finality. He had taken her own story, her own symbol, and used it to expose the truth. He hadn't destroyed her career with lies. It simply revealed its foundation. The fallout was immediate. The reviews of Emma's show were brutal. They didn't just critique her art. They questioned her authenticity. Her power couple image with Liam crumbled as the story of the betrayer's gift spread like wildfire. Liam, ever the opportunist, began to distance himself from her as the negative publicity grew. Her meteoric rise came to a screeching halt. She had traded love for fame, and now she was losing both. Oliver never spoke a word to her again. He didn't need to. He had taken his pain and transformed it into a piece of performance art that was more powerful than any painting. Da-da-da-da. He sold the small painting in its custom display case to a private collector for a surprising sum, donating the entire amount to a foundation supporting young, undiscovered artists. He had not only reclaimed his dignity, but had also turned his heartbreak into a force for good. He was finally free, ready to design a new life, a life built on his own terms, with a foundation of self-respect. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content like this. We'll see you in the next video.